Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing good. Look at this beautiful, beautiful sunrise here over Calmlands. It looks really, really, really amazing. Whoa. So I've been early out of the bed and have been up to the shop and sold my trailer. And I've bought one more exactly identical with the other one. Why have I done that? I can only say 2 words. Universal Autoload. Yeah, I've brought Universal Autoload in because I got many pellets now. And I think it is time to upgrade on that front. Of course, we have a lot of sugar. Maybe you saw that on the thumbnail. I don't know yet. So we're gonna take the sugar. Oh, let me see. I don't think I need to drive all the sugar down in my dairy. Okay, so we can make chocolate, but look at that. 1 and 1. Can we make chocolate ice? No, we can make honey ice. I've never tasted honey ice before. Chocolate ice cream. Okay, so we can do that. Okay. So I think we only need to drive 2 pallets down there perhaps, and then we can take the rest to a storage. I cannot remember if I got that storage for pallets, you know, the one Northern Farm Sim is using. So right here we're gonna take 2 pallets. There we go. And then we're gonna drive that down to the dairy. And if I not got those shelf installed, then I would do that in a little second. It feels a little bit strange because this is actually my only Let's Play right now, beside the Montana 4X multiplayer livestream series I have ongoing as well. There we go. We're gonna turn on some more lights so we can see what we are doing here. And I cannot remember the unload trigger. Was it just around here, I think? We can lower the trailer, I think. Yeah, we can. That was the one. Sugar, should we be a little bit closer perhaps? It looks like that. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We got sugar in here. Now we need to put some milk as well. But first of all, we got a big job to do. We need some more daylight, and then we have a big corn harvest. I just want to show you this, that now we got Universal Autoload installed. We also got clothes to sell, we got oil to sell, we got eggs to sell, we got milk for the dairy, we got a lot of stuff to do. But now it is all about the harvest time. I will see you out in the field when it is a little more daylight. Then I will grab myself a cup of coffee, and I will see you again when the harvest is done. Well, we are almost done. I have to delete some of the cinematic clips because I got my webcam turned on by mistake. So, yeah, I don't know. So I don't want face cam, you know, on my videos. So I think I managed to deal with that. I'm quite impressed over the amount of corn we got here. I think the carder have been up in the silo 3 times now, so that is pretty darn good. I hope you enjoyed the cinematic, guys. And you know what? We also need to start plow up the new fields. I want it all. We got 3 new fields that we gonna plow. No, that was right. I have totally forgot that because I want to seed or plant root crops in those fields, and that can be done next year. So we're gonna have one more cut from the field, the grass fields over there. Yeah, of course. But then we can seed some wheat. I want to have wheat in this field. This is the last month I can seed some wheat. So that is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take all those small bits here so we can have it all, you know. And today I did remember to turn on or set the resolution for the right resolution. So that is pretty good that I remember that. Oh, there's a lot here. I set it to round corners here because it will get stuck in the fence if I'm not gonna do that. That is the reason why I took Corsair with rounded corners. There we go. I think we are almost done with this. Just like this. Whoopsie. And the grass out there, it is not ready to be cut yet. Okay, fair enough. It was yesterday that I did that, so... Oh, I don't have to lower this down. We're gonna do it over here. And when we have taken this over here, do we also have some? Yeah, we do also have some down there. We're gonna take that as well. Yeah, and I also think we soon have to give the Lily robot down at the house some mineral feed. It was quite expensive, but I just want to see if yeah, he's coming there. That is cool. Oh, we also need some diesel on this. The mineral feed, it is expensive, so I can also sell a load of mineral feed. That will give me a decent amount of money. And I'm not a fan of the mineral feed, so that is what I'm gonna do. There we go. We are done. Let's fold everything up here. I don't think the header will fold, but the combine will. That is good. The header, we can just put the header over here. Over here. I just got a hiccup. Yeah, this is nice. But I really need a way to clean up everything here. It is quite dirty. Can we just put the header just inside here? I think that is... And maybe the combine next to it. Is that possible? Yeah, I think we are good there. Like that. And the combine next to it. Yes, no problem at all. That was a good harvest, guys. I'm looking forward to see what we have in the silo. I've just placed this shelf down here so we can have some sugar on that. I think it is quite cool, actually. I found 3 different mods out in the good old mod hub. and I downloaded them all, but this was quite affordable. Here we go. Let's... Yeah, first of all, we're gonna unload, but we have to drive some down in the bakery, but I really want to see how much we got. We got corn, 41,000. Okay, and we got some soybean that we can sell, but I want to wait a little bit with that. And I got a bug here in my office. That is a little bit annoying. So let's see, we're gonna have some corn. And we're gonna fill the trailer. I have started the production for corn flour and distributing to some bread. We go. I think we're gonna start with the 20,000 liters here, and then we can store the rest. Maybe we have to use it for something else eventually, I don't know. And the unload trigger here should be much better after I level this area out. So let's hope that we're gonna set it to a test right now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. That is really, really, really awesome. So the production is started there right now, and yeah, we're gonna make some nice bread. Let's put some sugar down in the new shelf storage, shall we? Oh yeah, and by the way, I have a worker down there plowing the field. It needs some plowing, so we're gonna do that, and then we can start to seed some wheat afterwards. Let's go down and get that sugar, shall we? Because yeah, we got some sugar over there. Oh, you know what? We're gonna stop right there because we need to have some strawberries. We're gonna activate that. The lettuce is selling, yes. So we have strawberries on the way. That is awesome. I just planted some strawberries. So let's get that sugar. I think we can have, I think it was 50 pallets on that rack. So it is pretty darn good. And I think it will spawn from here. So let's do that. And just to make it a little more nice, we're gonna lower this and go like this. Look at that. Yes, we're gonna get the last two, but I think we're gonna, that will spawn some more. As far as I remember, I saw. And yes, I'm not gonna sell the sugar for now, because maybe we can knead it down in the dairy and so on and so forth, because right now I do not got any more. There we go, and we're gonna take the last two over here. Yeah, I do not got any more sugar beets, so we cannot make sugar right now, so we need to be a little bit careful with selling it. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, now it's heavy for the little seeder, that's for sure. Looking so much forward to see that shelf in use, because I've never used that before. It was actually Northern Farm Sim that used it here on the map, and I didn't know at that point this was a thing. So Northern Farm Sim, thank you so much. If you're gonna see this, I don't know if you're gonna do. That means also that we can sell all the pallets at the best selling point, because we do also got a lot of clothes to sell. So let's see. I think that we can, yeah, we should be able just to drive up to it like this. So let's unstrap. It is already in there. Okay. But not the... Why is not this going in? Okay, so I need to... What do I need to... Okay, it will go in, but it is The trigger maybe is not the best. What if I go a little bit closer? I cannot be much closer. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now I cannot come out. I am stuck in my shelf. There we go. The good thing about this is that it will the pellets are there, but they are not there. I like that. I think we're gonna switch to the fed because we're gonna have some more pellets now, and if I'm gonna drive all the way down to farmer's market, then we need to have some more oomph in front of the trailer. So all the clothes will go into my new little silo there, the shelf, because we can get a lot more for the clothes. I think it was in March or something like that. Oops. That was the wrong button, Mike. 2 pallets of sunflower oil we gonna sell. I will go this way around because I think it can go into my silo. I don't know actually. And then we got some eggs over here. We're gonna sell that as well. And let's drive down to farmer's market. Why not? Just to have a little trip, you know. There we go. Did we just got a full pallet of eggs? Just like that? No, it's not full. It's just visual. Okay. Yeah, let's drive down to farmer's market. Let's put all the lights on. Just like that. Go to the left and I will see you down there. Seeder is full of seed and the seeder is full of fertilizer, so I think it is time to get some wheat in the ground. So I hope you liked the little cinematic. It was a shorter one because I just discovered that we got lime in this. Is this not my fertilizer spreader? I thought it was my fertilizer spreader. I will use it as my fertilizer spreader. Okay. I just want to check. Do I have another fertilizer spreader? No. Can we unload the lime in pallets? I don't want to do that, but I have to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got 4 pellets there. I don't want to put that in my shelf because then I forget that I have it. We got 2 fields that we have to... I think also this field in here needs some TLC. Yeah, it does. We got 2 fields that we need to fertilize. And we can do that from this place. Lime, solid fertilizer. 20,000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that is cheap, but anywho, that's the way it is. So the seeding is still ongoing in there. I just failed to start the fertilizing. I got the seeder down at the cows and loaded up the first load of milk in my little barrel. I want some kind of a trailer, liquid trailer, but the ones I have installed, I don't like them because for the tractors there is dollies and I don't want the dolly trailer, you know? I hope you know what I mean. We have to go out here. There we go and start this. Now we should fertilize. That is quite good. And we got sugar up there. We got 2 pallets of sugar down in our dairy. The strawberry should be on the way so we can make some ice. And we also need some milk so we can make some chocolate. And oh, we're gonna make so much stuff down in that dairy. I like it. The good thing about this, it spread with 42 meters. I'm a fan of that. Probably, let me see. I think maybe we're gonna buy 1 more for lime. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we're gonna do that. We got a lot of grass ready to cut, but I don't need the grass right now. That is the reason why I don't gonna do it. And here we go. Today it is Thursday, the 3rd of July, and I have to live stream in 4 hours, so I'm a little bit busy. Nice, and then we got the field over there. This is the barley field as far as I remember, and then we got a canola field over there. And now we got a wheat field in there. That's very, very nice. The old sugar beet field, I don't know what to see down there. Maybe we should go with poplars just to do something a little bit different. Yeah, should we do some poplars down there? Yeah, that could be... I don't know if it could be nice because it is a big job even though the field is quite small. It's more the seeding of the poplar I don't like to do more than it is to harvest them. Yeah, I don't want to fertilize over here right now. So yeah, let's see what should we do right there. I don't know. Oh yeah, we have been over there. Okay. So let's just toggle the cruise control and take a quick look in here. Okay, we got also wheat. That's the way it is. Okay. cool beans. We're just gonna... No, this is not beans. We're just gonna toggle the fertilizer spreader here, I guess. Then we should be done with this. Amazing stuff. Is that right? We need to be on the fertilizer. Yeah, it is. So cool, cool, cool. Done with that little field. And then we're just gonna take this one down here. But I will put on a worker right here because we need to progress with the, you know, the milk. We're gonna start with the headlands. Let's see if we're gonna do that. I don't think it is every time that is happening, but that's the way it is, right? Let's see where we're gonna start. You never know. I got a feeling that I'm gonna get fertilizer in my eyes in a little second. Yeah, there we go. That was good. So, and this is going very, very well. I have filled the seeder up once. He is actually soon done. Then we can put on a roller right here. That is nice. And right here we got a lot of milk. I think we got 6,000 liters of milk in here, so we have to fill up a couple of times. There we go. I got the weight in front, but we can have 2,000 liters here. That is okay as long as we don't got more milk than that. We can also, yeah, we can always have one more barrel in the front. Yeah, that could be an option as well. And you know what? I think before we're gonna plant those fields down here, we're gonna make a little road. Yeah, let's do that. I think we're gonna make a little road. Where is... Can I see that? Yeah, right there. We could make a little road over here, perhaps. Right here. And then down here. Yeah, we could do that. Would that be nice? Yeah, I think it will. Oh, that could be a good thing. Let's put some milk in here. We have to lower this down. There we go. Unload. Now we got milk and sugar. We cannot do anything out of that. We are empty. Let's take this barrel up here. And then, guys, let's take the new road back. Yeah. Look at this. I've just painted this. And it will make my life a little bit easier. And then we can turn here. And turn to the left again. Yeah, that works perfect. I am very, very satisfied with this. I got a roller on the new wheat field, as you can see right there. So that is pretty good. And the fertilizing is ongoing. Now this is a good thing I have done here with the new road, I think. Pretty darn good. So let's see, we need some more milk. And now we can also check how much milk do we got in here. Buffalo, nope. We got 4,000 more, so 2 loads more. Yeah, I'm gonna take that down to the dairy. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the fertilizer spreader. Nice. Hello. I should just see if there was some strawberries ready, but there is not strawberries yet. And this is the last load of milk. No, I think I got 800 liters down in the cow barn still, but now we got 6,000 liters over here. That is good enough. For now, at least. This new road here, it is pretty nice. I like it a lot. So we got sugar and milk. Sugar and milk. And we can unload there. Amazing stuff, guys. And the fertilizing is done. I have sent the bed back to the farm. I don't know how far the roller is. I forgot to see that. I think we have done a lot of good stuff on the farm today. A lot of minor things have been done. There is the roller. There is still some work there. Oh, the vent is back on the farm. That's good. So no problem at all. We got everything under control, I think. And yes, no strawberries. I want strawberries. A little bit of egg, and there is also bread on the way. I have checked that. That is good. And the vent is over there. Amazing. Oh, stop, Mike. We need to take the barrel off over here near the lake. Or near the little water puddle. Like that. I think that's a good space for that, because then we can always give the sheep some water. And I have set the cedar down there. It is a little better to access the cedar if it is down there, and we got lime there. Okay, yeah. Here we go. So I think the new wheat field needs a layer of fertilizer, and then we got some, I think actually we got some wheat to take care of as well, as far as I remember. Oh, look at this shelf. It looks good. I think it looks quite good actually. This field, we want to wait with that for a little bit. Does it need anything? No. Just need to be seeded. We got wheat in here. Okay, so we need to take out the sprayer on the field next time. The mill is spinning. How does it look here? Sunflower oil is on the way. Yes, it says also sorghum. Yeah, it is a shared the storage with the silo. Unfortunately, that is not that good. I don't like that. Yeah. I'm gonna buy one more of these spreaders here for the lime, so I don't need to deal with all the pallets back and forward. Now we're gonna fill up with the buying point over there. So we're gonna put this in here again. If I could hit, and I could, yeah, I could hit the pole, but I don't want to hit the pole. I want to hit this. There we go. And I could not do that either, so... And the old sugar beet field, yeah, I think we're gonna plant some poplars over there, just to make it a little bit different, you know? Here we go. Look at that. Amazing stuff, guys. And here we are rolling. He is almost done. Amazing stuff. Look at the farm from here. It looks really, really good. We got all the bales down there. I am satisfied. Next time we will be in at least November. Maybe a little bit later. I don't know yet. But until that, take care of yourself. Thank you for watching. And I will see you again in the next episode or in a good live stream. Bye bye.